I'm Steve Wiggins, and this is the Groundworks Ministries podcast. Today we're reading Matthew's Gospel, chapter 26, verses 52 through 54. Then Jesus told him, "Put your sword back in its place, because all who take up the sword will perish by the sword. Or do you think that I cannot call on my Father, and He will provide me at once more than 12 legions of angels? How then would the Scriptures be fulfilled that say that it must happen this way?" It's challenging for us to understand kingdom economy, because even our most spiritual moments are filtered through the lens of our personal experience in this world. The disciples had spent 3 years hearing Jesus teach, but the years prior were spent listening to various rabbis effuse about how's the Messiah supposed to look, and what will He do, and how will the Jewish people benefit by Messiah's coming? And even down to the moment of Jesus' arrest, Peter still thought that he was starting a political coup. And the disciples even argued and lobbied for cabinet positions in the coming kingdom. They didn't have dreams of world evangelism or global reconciliation, and they definitely weren't looking for martyrdom. They simply wanted an eternal power shift that would let them be the bosses for a change. And the disciples were looking forward to an earthly kingdom while Jesus was concerned with the heavenly one. So how do you gauge your kingdom allegiance? Those who set up earthly kingdoms would barter their souls for dominion in this world. They don't humble themselves before the Lord. They consider Him to be an intellectual equal at best. And they lack the faith to live sacrificially, because giving up possession and power, that would diminish their kingdom. In the words of Adrian Rogers, the only God that those types of people see, and the only one that they serve, is the one that they see looking back at them in the mirror. People living for the heavenly kingdom conduct their lives in such a way that it would be utter foolishness were there no resurrection from the dead. And they're not swayed by anything earthly, and they would be willing to give up everything for the cause of the Messiah. Their hope lies not in the perishable earth, but in the incorruptible, eternal kingdom of heaven. Question: do you allow the joy of your salvation to transcend the here and now, and to live for the hope of the there and then? I'm Steve Wiggins, and this is the Groundworks Ministries podcast. Check us out at www.groundworksministries.com.